Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome to the 11th episode of Speak Up. Everybody, man, y'all show some love, man. We got our people up in the building. We got the Ultimate
Yo,
Potential crew up in the
Yeah.
building. Indeed, indeed, indeed. It's your boy Jay Verse, man. I'll let everybody go ahead and introduce themselves. This is technically the second live episode that we do have. So I'm Jay Verse, the overseer, leader of Ultimate Potential, man. Everybody go ahead and introduce themselves real quick.
Man, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Up James, living like James, the facilitator of Up.
Indeed.
What's good, y'all? Bro.
Yeah.
Pursuit co-leader.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Yo. What's the
Oh.
deal? Hey, Mom, we made it again.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's go. Big member, you know how we rock.
Indeed. Yes, sir. Jonas. Oh my God, Jonna is fucking swimming.
Yo.
Go ahead,
Okay.
I'm Mrs. J Verse. Or you can call me or you can call me Lene Jonna or Jonna. I'm going back in.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
That's
gonna
crazy.
cry,
bro.
Ty.
Oh my god. Hold on. It's your boy Ty in the building.
Indeed. Yo,
That's ridiculous.
What is good, everybody?
Ooh.
Welcome to the 11th episode once again of Speak Up, man. I want to say real quick, if y'all weren't tapped in with us on Speak Up when we were on Twitter doing it, we're doing it different now. We're doing it live on YouTube, so you can see our faces. We can see y'all's comments. We can interact with y'all. We want to eventually bring some of y'all even on the show. So we got a lot of stuff coming. But today's topic, now, you know what I'm saying? My boy said he wasn't feeling the title too much, but I know he finna come in here and spit some gems. I already know. I know Chris finna have a decent amount to say once we actually unload. When we unload this conversation, it's gonna be a lot of gems that's dropped, man. A lot of different ways that we can take this conversation. We are talking about the power of social media, man. We talking about the power of social media. Now we all use social media. Everybody on here use social. Let's break the ice real quick, man. What's y'all favorite social media platform? Mine was Twitter. I'm kind of moving over to Instagram, but I kind of dabble between the two. What's y'all favorite social media platform, man?
Mine's is
TikTok.
TikTok.
Oh, God, I hate TikTok. Jesus Christ.
Facebook Marketplace.
Okay.
I like MySpace. I think my favorite is MySpace.
Okay. MySpace.
TikTok.
MySpace. Yes. Your space is my space, and my space is your space.
You know what? I've always been Instagram and then Twitter, but I think I say Instagram.
Instagram for sure. Instagram for sure. That's what you're going with. Okay. All right. Now I think we both in the same place when it comes to that, because I feel like Instagram is kind of a more effective way for me to actually push my content and for people to see it. I feel like on Twitter it's kind of hard for people to see my content the way I kind of need them to. So I feel like Instagram has kind of been pushing my content a little bit more and, having me reach more people. I've actually gained a couple of, different followers and stuff like that on different platforms from Instagram. And it's been hard to do that through Twitter. So I've been vibing with it personally. I've been enjoying Instagram, man. Why y'all say TikTok though? I really want to know before we actually dive into the conversation. I want to know
too, honestly.
That's crazy.
Who else said it? Jonna said it, right?
You, Jonna,
Yes,
and Chris
me,
said it.
All right. Chris, you said it too?
Yeah, Chris said it too.
Bro, it depends actually, because it's like it depends on what I'm using the social media for. If I'm going on social media to actually, come on, bro, don't do that. I watch. That's crazy. But come on, that's besides the point. I prefer TikTok when I'm just like at work just scrolling, but like at home, probably Twitter. I like Twitter because People be with all the bullshit on Twitter. I ain't gonna lie. I like the ignorance of it.
That is true.
That's
That
a
is
fact.
true.
TikTok-
They definitely be with
TikTok
the
is just
bullshit on
like
there.
it'll make me actually laugh and shit. So
Be ignoring my messages, but that's okay.
I be ignoring. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. My shit don't even be intentional. Like when I go on TikTok, bro, like I forget the DMs even exist on TikTok because of like the format of it. Like it's just not noticeable, bro. Like I don't know if it's just me, but the DMs is just not noticeable on TikTok, bro. Like
let me say something real quick. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Who else has James added on TikTok?
I do, but I don't never
So-
see. But I don't
okay,
never see
so
they shit when they send
listen,
it to me.
listen. Every other person who got James added on TikTok, you can vouch. The stuff he's sending is absurd.
It
so
is.
don't even. Just,
Chris,
you might
I
as well
know you're
even
not
open your
talking.
DMs.
Chris, I know you're not talking.
I don't send absurd stuff.
Yes, you do. You be sending them black Muppets, all damn day.
Nah, I haven't watched. That was a long time ago. I ain't seen them in so long, but they funny. Stop it. They're hilarious.
Nah, they are
Let's keep it a
hilarious
buck.
though.
They hilarious.
They are. They are.
But yeah,
Nah, you old,
the
Chris.
video I sent y'all yesterday, DJ, wasn't it funny
I mean, it,
with DJ Khaled?
bro, it was, but I just, I don't know, bro.
The sale, the sale
The
thing.
sale.
Yeah.
That had me crying.
Bro,
No,
I
that
sent it to
shit's
all that,
crazy.
bro. Nah, that's
Look,
crazy. Now I know
I
Chris
keep-
be on TikTok. He just don't be looking at my TikTok. So now I
Look.
know. That's crazy.
Bro,
Okay.
you had one chance to send me something crazy, bro. And after that, it was over with.
Bro,
I
it
ain't
was a
gonna lie.
blueberry sausage. It was nothing crazy. But anyway, let me go ahead.
Come on, man. Y'all hear what he talking about, bro?
He was cooking. It's a meat
Bro,
cooker, dude.
a blueberry sausage
Okay.
is not
Stop,
it in a
dude.
million years.
What is he
You
talking
are
about? Like-
tripping.
It looked good.
But that's
Okay.
absurd.
It looked
That's
good.
it.
It's
Why I like
crazy.
bro.
TikTok. So
Why you like
boom,
TikTok,
I like
bro?
TikTok because, bro, because before TikTok, where I see my funny videos for the most part, it was Snapchat,
hmm
and then it was Instagram, and then when TikTok came out, it's just way easier to see stuff because you're scrolling, you don't see a bunch of BS as much as like Instagram. If y'all know what I'm talking about with them,
Yeah, the IG models,
y'all know what
bro.
I'm talking about.
I got
So,
you.
Yeah.
So boom.
That's annoying.
And so TikTok is easier. Dudes is funny in the comments. I can save the TikToks. It's easier to access. Like I have mad playlists and stuff. Like let me see if I can show y'all. I
Like just
have
random
Oh, here we go.
TikToks.
I have 1,087 saved TikToks.
Bro,
Like-
all right.
I may go back and look through it. I have different.
But you
I have
can,
different playlists.
but you can bookmark them just like IG or Facebook and all that stuff, can't you?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, best. There you go.
But it's not
You know
denied
that?
as good. And people on
Yeah.
TikTok, there's editors, and it's way more better. Like there's people who edit different like videos and like different games and
Way
different
more
shows.
better.
They edit. Thank you. They
You know
edit
why he
different
likes
things,
TikTok
bro.
though?
They be
TikTok's
hitting,
quick.
bro.
TikTok's quick though. Like
It's
if
quick.
they get right to it though, they get right to
Like,
it. You get
y'all
a
see it?
you
Look
get
at
a
the different-
like.
Look at the different playlists I got. And these are filled with. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's filled with TikToks, man.
And you probably got like
TikTok
advice.
be
They got.
hitting.
I'm not gonna lie. They do. be
Advi-
having
I got a
some gems.
motivational joint. I got a
Yeah.
W edits. I got food stuff.
That's
You gotta
fair.
think about it
That's
too.
fair.
The
Christian
UI,
videos,
the UI
TikTok.
is very simple. They got a like, a
So
comment, a
many.
share, and a bookmark, and a follow. So it's all right there. So
And you watch
Yeah.
borderline full movies on TikTok when they had the part 1s, part 2s, so you just be chilling.
Yeah,
Like,
that
there's
is
plenty
true.
times I watch
That is
stuff.
true.
They put
That
me
is
on a
true.
music. Like TikTok put me on a mad music.
Yeah,
See, that's the problem though. TikTok ruins music, bro. They overuse it, and the music's done for.
That's
So you know
that's
who really be
subjective,
listening
though.
to the music?
I don't
No,
think
you
so.
know who really listening to the music, and you know who listened to it because of TikTok.
I feel like that's subjective though because Jaleel
So,
TikTok put him on. You know what I mean? The dude, remember Ant from our school? TikTok put him on. But quick fact, y'all know the song way back 2020? Like, how did that song go, Ty? It's like
It's a lot of songs to pick through.
I put
2020.
my name in yellow hearts, something like that. Y'all know
oh
what I'm talking
yeah,
about?
my butt. I mean, my I don't
My
I don't know
butt.
the actual version. I ain't gonna lie.
what?
Okay.
Yeah, I
No,
don't know
no,
what
no,
was
no, no.
going
Check
on.
it out. No, because James know what version I'm talking about, and I don't. It's not. That's not.
I know
James
you're
know what
talking
version I'm
about.
talking about.
I know what you're talking about, but there's
That's the only version I know.
But
Blasphemy
anyways,
that's happening.
Ew.
I don't know why I
All
said
right.
that, but regardless.
But Muscat, why
TikTok is
you
fire.
why you like Instagram?
My butt, you sick.
You know what? I'm gonna keep it a bean.
Hit
I
me.
think it's like
Then John.
Instagram. Oh, Jonna, go ahead, because they on the TikTok topic, anyways. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Lam.
Go ahead, Llama. Yeah, talk to
That's
me.
crazy.
I'm getting a little hot. I need to take a dip.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
well, obviously my mode of creating content is through TikTok. And so just to be able, I think it's easier to do trends or to find things to or to be put on. I think that, excuse me, that's the easier avenue. As like with Instagram, it's only pictures and videos. But even
Yeah.
then, like you got to swipe through to whatever. And like with Twitter, I think it's harder because I think Twitter is slowly like declining, in my opinion. So
Yeah.
it's harder to then like make trends or make stuff, make videos, make stuff off of just the content that you're seeing off on Twitter. So I think TikTok is like the best way if you're trying to learn how to make content or whatever. Just like find it. I like it not only for the content shit, but I mean it's funny to me. Like Twitter is not. Twitter is okay, but like that's like you gotta read a lot. Like I want to see some videos. I don't want to read nobody posts. And TikTok does get messy. It's some drama on TikTok even right now with that girl, that combat jail girl, and her husband cheating on her. But anyway, it's drama
That's
on
true.
there. But it is. It's. I think I like it because it combines a lot of aspects of different apps and makes it into one. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that does make sense. And it does have like basically it's like relative to all of the other platforms, and it's easy. TikTok, I will say, is out. Well, it's tough because Instagram and Facebook are completely connected. You know what I'm saying, with Meta now. But it's very easy to share. This is what I will say. When you share something on TikTok, you know it's from TikTok because of the little tag that you can't remove. So like if you share it on another platform, it automatically shows your tag if it's coming from TikTok. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that like they have a benefit to all other platforms. Like no other platform I think has like a watermark when you actually share from that particular page. If you share something from Twitter, there's no watermark. Instagram, there's no
But that's because you
watermark
can't
or any of
create
that.
it in the app. That's why, because you can't
Yeah.
create anything inside of those apps. So like, I mean, like Facebook, you can like make statuses. Twitter, you can make statuses. But
Yeah, you
like
can
as far
edit
as
in
like
TikTok.
video,
That's true.
picture, like
Yeah.
you can post pictures on TikTok. You can, like James said, you can watch full-on movies and episodes on TikTok. Or you can, I mean, I done found a whole bunch of new shows or movies to watch because they had
Because
a
of
clip of it
TikTok.
on. Yeah, they posted a clip on
Mhm.
TikTok. And so it's like, I don't know. And then like the others, like the not deeper side, but like they have like mini games. You can play stuff on TikTok. Like it's
Yeah.
one stupid one where it's
I
like you
did see
gotta
that.
like it's a nail and like it's like a hammer and you gotta try to get it correctly and to hit the nail down or like some like they have like really odd stuff or just what is your red flag? You know, just with funny stuff. I think that's cool. So it's like like I said, it's combining all different aspects of Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, you know, all those things and put it into one. And not just putting
Yeah.
it into one, but like actually you can create in one.
Yeah. That
And
makes
I'm going back
sense.
to a swim.
That makes sense. Muscat, Instagram, bro.
Man, let me tell you. Okay, let me see. But nah, for real, let me tell
Screaming.
you something. So, I think Instagram. I grew up on Instagram. Yes, make fun of me, nigga. Yes, I was the Dub Smash kid. I was the
Damn,
I was
Dub
doing Dub
Smash.
Smash.
Wow.
I was
That's
doing
crazy.
Dub Smash. I wasn't doing Musically or none of that. I was just doing strictly Dub Smash. But wait, is everybody still here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We still here.
No.
Oh, y'all just lagging on my screen. Oh, okay. Bet. So
Okay.
look, boom. So I think it's better in my opinion on why I think it's good is because you know you can search what you want to find when it comes to your feed, necessarily for your timeline as well. And the also dope part about it too is the story. So the fact that you can post on your story and it stays up for 24 hours is a good plus to it. Just in
Same
case
thing
you
with
don't wanna put
TikTok.
nothing. Yes, but on TikTok, I feel like it doesn't get taken as seriously. Like if I see a story on TikTok, I'm
That's true.
skipping. But on
Yeah,
IG,
I will give you that.
That's true.
I'll give you
on
that.
IG, people click in the story, they'll skim through it or it'll catch their attention. I also like that the Instagram story, they have updated it multiple reasons of times. And I like the little secrets they got in IG actually. If people didn't know, I think they don't have it no more because I think anybody can post the link now on their story and get them to the thing.
Yeah.
But back then, if people didn't know, a little thing, if you surpassed 10,000 followers, you were actually one of the people eligible if your account was legit and stuff. They would give you the link access so you can put links on your story, because before you couldn't if you didn't have over 10,000 followers. So that was a plus during the time be coming up. And I think also just with like the comments and just the videos in general, like you can copy the hashtags was nice. And you can find certain pages for specific things like aesthetics, working out, gamers, and all that. And it's not like fully like all over the place. It's organized, if that makes sense. And you can also message people there to make connections and all those things.
That's true. That's true. So
I guess, but when you look up restaurants and stuff, you going to TikTok. If you looking up places to do, you going on TikTok. You're not going to Instagram.
It's some people that don't though.
No, I don't go on TikTok.
For me to understand like the vibe of a restaurant or like whatever fun stuff to do or to find out whatever's happening in the city, I'm going to TikTok. I need to make sure that the food look good in the videos, the vibe of the place is cool, stuff like that. I don't ever go. I've never done that on Instagram.
I feel like TikTok is more personal.
They make the same exact content on TikTok on Instagram.
I feel like TikTok is more personal as well. Like someone's page, be more personal.
Because there's only so much that you can do as far as when you post stuff on Instagram. Like that is being seen. Like you can't just post a picture, no hashtags, and like your page will be seen. You can post stuff on TikTok, and your video, your whatever can be seen throughout everyone. So it's like,
how many scrolls does that take though?
Well, no, I get what she's saying too.
How many?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not trying to.
So it's like it's very much personalized.
They might have that statistic.
Well, it just depends on TikTok will push your stuff. If you like, the more you post, the more it'll push you out. So if you're consistent, your consistency will pay off. Is that what you mean?
Algorithm type thing.
Yeah, but and it also is on your hashtags and when you post. But go ahead.
I was gonna say because the couple times I've been on TikTok, I was just scrolling and I seen a bunch of like, little kids do nothing, and that wasn't funny to me. So I was just wondering how I got to be able to see that.
What did you say?
That's all I was wondering. But
yeah, because it's gonna push it on your For You page as far, and then it's more that you scroll, the more that you like certain videos, follow certain people, like you're gonna. Like one time I liked a video about cooking, and now like I'm seeing all of cooking on my timeline right now.
Giant cooking.
My whole shit is about fucking cooking beef Wellington. I'm tired of it.
To piggyback off of Jana's, what she's saying, like with me, on my For You page, when Cobra Kai season comes out, bruh, that's all. That's bro. My For You page is strictly Cobra Kai. I bet you like Jana's or Chris, when Cobra Kai come out, they may see one thing, but they probably never see it.
Yeah,
because that's what I like, and so that's all. And my algorithm knows that. Same thing with fitness. Y'all probably don't see a bunch of jacked up steroid using dudes on TikTok. I do, because I'm in the fitness.
I see the other side. I see the lean girls with the big booty sometimes. That's what I be trying to see.
Okay, I see that too. But
that's my side.
So yeah, so
manifestation.
I see all that stuff, the anime, all that stuff. So the algorithm doesn't matter when it comes to what you like.
Jay said, "Don't try to play me. I see the booty."
I think that like with IG though too. I think Instagram. I ain't gonna lie. I think Instagram is a little bit more personal than most of the apps that's out there, and I wanna kind of change it too. Like just outside of like video content specifically. Like I know my cousin is an artist. And my other cousin Kareem is an artist too, and both of them at different times have went on Instagram and they'll literally post their album covers and stuff like that as photos, as a collage on their page to showcase what they're getting ready to do, because that's something that you actually can do on Instagram. I've seen that plenty of times, and I know that on other platforms you can do that, but Instagram kind of started that trend. Like any other platform, I think the only platform that can do that outside of Instagram is TikTok, because you can actually frame where you want the thumbnail for your video to be, or you know what I'm saying, to show up. Yeah, but like Instagram kind of trended that. You know what I'm saying? They were trendy with that to make that available on
started that,
another
yeah.
platform. So I feel like that Instagram and TikTok are the heaviest platforms in terms of like pushing content and really getting out there for a lot of different things. Like I feel like personally, Instagram, if you're trying to get like brand deals and different stuff like that and actual connections, Instagram is the place to go with that. But if you literally, listen, hear me out. But if you're going crazy with content and you want to the opportunity to blow up off of content alone, TikTok takes over with that, because TikTok literally blesses you for consistency. Like they literally do. Like if you're consistent and you post regularly, same times or have specific times that you do post, they literally push you into people's like For You pages. And with IG, it's a little bit different in that regard. Like it's not so often that you see content that you really even care about like that, unless you're intentionally trying to look for it, like on the platform. TikTok, you will just run into it. You will see something that's completely out of what you like just because they're pushing a particular creator. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been consistent. So that's one thing I will say about them. I want to get more active on the platform myself too. But what do y'all think?
It's
Like,
easy.
what do y'all think? Like the biggest like. And like, I ain't trying to like really open up a can of worms like too early, but like, what do y'all think like the biggest downfall is like to social media? Like for y'all personally. So like not generally speaking, but for y'all personally, what is the biggest downfall to social media, or like the platform that you use? Like, what would you say is like kind of a negative for you when you think about it?
One per person? Are we saying like one, or
We can keep it one
Yeah.
per person so
We'll
we can
take
all get an
turns.
opportunity to
Okay.
respond. Yeah. You can go first, James.
all right? For me, I would say it's like false, like all right. I don't know if I can say
Advertising?
no, like false, like perception of life. I guess you could say. I guess that's the right way
I
to
know
say.
what you
Like
mean. So like
someone,
people not
yeah,
like
What
kind of like
Chandler
living
just
the
said
people
too in the
living the
chat.
facade kind of. So like
yeah,
portraying
like they're
one
looking
thing
at
on a
someone else's
platform,
life.
but not living that necessarily.
No, not well that too, but that's not that. Like they see somebody else's what they got on social media, and they
Mhm.
think that's what they need to have in their lives. Or they see somebody
Oh,
else like, or
okay.
they see somebody else, having better in theirs, and they think, and they become ungrateful with the things they have, or they think they need that to be happy or
Yeah.
whatever, because someone on the social media is displaying it. They're not showing what there's going on in their lives. They're only displaying the good, never the bad. So they think they need that what they have in order to be for them to be happy or to be successful. When
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, that's
I
not true
feel
at
that.
all. I would say that's one thing for me. I would say that's a bad
Yeah, can I give an
downside of social
example to
media.
that? To what you're saying, James, is that like when people post on social media, they be like 5 top
Audacity.
cheapest countries or whatever to visit. 5 cheapest countries, and they're talking about Croatia and or whatever. And it's like, hello, flights, $2,000. Your stay might be a little cheap or your food, but like you spending over two to $3,000, and it's like people talking about that's cheap. Where it's like everybody's perception of that is totally different. Where it's like you're supposed to be going across the country while you're in your early 20s, and it's like, Dad, can I get a job first? Like
Yeah,
that
nah, I
type of
feel
stuff.
that.
Like it'd be like unrealistic. It'd be real unrealistic about that.
I feel that.
But that's because we be following nepo babies, which are celebrity children babies, and we see them all type of rolling around, do whatever the fuck they want, and then we supposed to think that we're supposed to be celebrity children,
Yeah,
and we can be able to have that type of
I
shit.
mean, in the reality of it though, like not even to take it away, but like dudes really shouldn't have to be working 50 hours a week to live.
that's
You know what I
true.
mean? Because people should be able to go travel and like enjoy things
Absolutely.
It's hard to
outside
enjoy
of just
life.
work, and that's all it is.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
it is.
because trying to change that perspective of like, I have to work to live, or no, you have to work to live, and it's like the only thing you spending your paycheck on is bills and to get to work. When it's like, dude, that like there's more to life than just paying
Like
your
taking
bills
trips.
and going to work. So yeah, you are supposed to be able to have that avenue. So I'm glad that people post that type of content, because for me personally, once I got out of high school, all I did was travel. I had moments of just going like all type of places, all whatever, and being able to do that, and encouraging other people to that it is possible to travel.
Yeah.
Right.
And like, you know what I'm saying? Like money will come back. Don't, you know what I'm saying? But what makes it is the memories and everything that, you know, touching white sand, looking at beautiful fucking water or whatever you like to do as far as traveling purposes.
Yeah.
Schindler said.
I'm with that.
That's a whole other can
Listen,
of worms, though. I
Tell
ain't
me you
gonna
can
lie.
also
Laugh.
scam to live.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why I laughed because you said you can scam. That's
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I did get my
Word.
PPP loan. I got all the loans. You know, so
Okay.
shout out to Trump. You
That's
did your thing, boo.
crazy.
You
Shout out to
did your
Trump.
thing,
Is
boo.
crazy.
Hey, Biden could never. Biden could never.
Okay.
Trump did his shit.
My whole thing
Talking
about
about
this,
period.
Crazy.
about social media, I don't really like social media for the most part, because
Okay.
the bad parts of it stick out much more than the positive things for me. I could be hating a little bit. It could be a part of that. But when I just remember when I was like 7th, 8th grade, I didn't have a phone. I couldn't get a phone until high school.
Mhm.
And at this time, around 7th and 8th grade, this is when the iPhone 4 came out.
Oh
Everybody
yeah.
started
That shit
getting
was busting. I
iPhones.
definitely had one
Everybody,
of them
and
hoes,
that's when
yeah.
Instagram came out too. I just remember how everybody
Damn,
used to be
that's
like,
crazy.
it was like literally social media is like a popularity contest. I swear it was like the more followers you had once that first came out, I just saw like the whole dynamic change. And
Yeah.
that part of it is just like it was a little irritating to me. Once I finally got to high school and got a phone, it's just like I didn't use it that much. I just prefer to stay out the way. Cause like everything becomes less authentic on social media for me.
I feel that. Damn, I agree with
So,
that.
I don't know.
Damn.
That's why even when and this even goes into like relationships and stuff, like how females want to be posted and for them being
That's
posted
true.
is being appreciated, and I don't like that parallel at all.
Yeah.
Well,
I just like
it's the idea of wanting to be shown off. I don't think that idea is wrong because to show off your female can be done in different ways. I was showing
You
off
can
my
be
girl is
private, but not.
yeah, but that's very much true. Where it's like, but I'm saying that's why it's the concept of posting my significant other on social media comes from the feeling of just want to be shown, like to be. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. Is to be shown out, but that can be done in different avenues. It doesn't always have to be done on social media. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
an
okay,
appreciation
but
type shit.
I got a
Not
question to that
also.
then. Before social media, how was it like shown? Because I don't know. I honestly don't know. What
I
was
mean,
considered like
well,
being shown off like before social
well, I
media?
mean, like if you was in high school and I mean, this doesn't have to do with like romantic relationships. This had to do with like even your friendships. Like when y'all was in high school and it's somebody's birthday, fucking decorating the shit out of somebody's locker, or like stuff like that. Just being shown that or just being known that they feel appreciated, if that makes sense. Like that's the stuff that like we did in high school was like decorating lockers or making big posters or whatever and then
Callie,
talking
get
about I
down.
love you or whatever,
Go
shit
lay
like
down.
that. Yeah, go down, lay down.
I feel that.
Started standing up
Go
like a
ahead, Muska.
person about to
I
go through
feel
the
you.
trash. So what's wrong with it?
I think
Crazy.
Go lay
that I
down.
hate. All right, well, already I can agree with Chris, bro. Like as much as I grew up on the internet, bro, I hate social media. I really do. Like I don't like it one bit at all.
Oh
Right?
wow.
I love it.
I post and then that's it, right? But I'm gonna say why though, okay? I think truly deep down because I know how. I'm not saying y'all don't know how it works. I think we all know how social media works, even the people watching, right? We all know how people move on the social media, right? We all seen how certain creators act. They put on this persona on the internet, and then they're another whole fucking person, right? Or anything that can be of that nature. But one thing I'll say is I truly do not like I just don't like the status of it, if that makes sense, right? So people have to always think or always have to realize or always have to make it seem like they gotta have a certain amount of something to feel validated, right? So they gotta
Yeah.
feel like they need to be with the hype of everybody else. They need to have the crazy amount of followers. They have to act a certain way for the trend for them to grow, right? But that just creates nothing but more disasters because you're not gonna get as much of an original thing anymore because someone's gonna take something, right? So people are always gonna take something and not give the person credit because people are fighting for the viewer count, whatever the
For
case
sure.
may be. And that's annoying. That's sad. I mean, I think we all seen the Renegade dance. You know, no one.
I was just gonna say,
Yeah,
yep.
it wasn't created by the
It's the
black
main
girl,
bit,
but Charlie
main
D'Amelio was
thing.
going stupid on it. And then it's like, wow. So y'all took that, and being that is like, wow, right? But I think one thing that pisses me off more than anything in media is people being in other people's business or always
I
having
love
to
that
try
comment.
to find something, like always have to try to find something about somebody, bro. Like, it's not that deep. It's not that important. You shouldn't have to be in my life. You can't be trying to tell me da 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 da. Advice criticism is perfectly okay. That is cool. But the fact that there's people that are parasocial to somebody over the phone is kind of like crazy. Like, if somebody don't put, for a good example, and I think this is also what comes with communities too, and that's what kind of ruins what a community is. Like, for example, Corey X Kitchen has not posted in like months now. Like, I think I would say like a
Yeah,
month or two.
it has been a
And
while.
there's
But he do
people
that
in
all the
his
time
community
too.
talking about some, right? But I'm saying like there's people that are like, if he don't post, I'm unsubbing, or you know they say something crazy drastic to make Corey feel some way, like he has to owe them a video. But it's like, bro, you put up to him. He didn't ask for y'all. Y'all put up to him. You know what I'm saying? He don't
Yeah.
owe y'all nothing. He makes videos. He's having fun. He likes it. He loves it. And the people that truly enjoy it and understand it is. But I think one thing I hate like that is just the status. Even in public, bro, you can't have a good time in public because someone has to be on their phone. Like, someone has to be on their phone. It's like, bro, not everything needs to be recorded, bro. Like, look out and breathe and look at the world for a minute, bro. You don't need to be on your phone. Need to be up to date because I promise you, you're not missing anything. You're not, bro. I'm just keeping it a fact. You're not gonna miss shit. But the fact that you keep going crazy over the media, oh, I need to get this, oh, I need to, it's like, you know what I mean? People have broken up by other people or caused issues or conflict due to social media, right?
Yeah.
Like, we're living in today's age where someone will get pissed off at you if you unfollow them.
Yeah, I mean, look at Keke Palmer
Crazy.
situation.
Yep.
I think it's so. Oh my goodness.
It's like unnecessary.
It just holds so
And
much
that's-
power now.
That's what
Like,
I'm
yeah.
saying. Like,
power
off
of
a
social
phone,
media,
it's
boy.
insane.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. It's to the point where people are legit killing other people due to certain situations over the internet. Whereas, like,
Nah, that's
bro,
facts.
come on.
That right there is
Mhm.
facts. Like, I'm a teacher and I'm at work, and you know what's crazy? This is huge, and I'm gonna give mine too. What my downfall is about social media. I be at work, bruh, and I remember being in the same grade. I'm being in 8th grade, same grade as my students, and knowing so much of the drama and stuff like that was going on. And in my mind, I used to be wondering, like, bro, how the teachers don't know that this shit happening, bro? Like, how they don't know that? Like, I felt like that it was like kids. I knew when I was being under the radar, but I felt like kids just had it. Like, it was just so exposed. Like, everybody knew what was going on. You knew this so-and-so was dating so-and-so.
Yeah.
This person was trying to cheat on them. They smacked so-and-so booty at, you know what I'm saying, during lunch. And so now they finna fight. Like, I thought they knew. I thought they knew what was going on, bro. I'm in a position now where that shit be flying right over my head, bro. Like, I don't be knowing. Like, it be whole fights. Like, the kids literally, classes start at 8 a.m. We walking outside for lunch, for recess at 11:25. Bro, these kids, they all circling around finna scrap, and we been here for 5 hours and don't know nothing. We don't know nothing that's going on, bro. We been here for like 4 or 5 hours and don't know a single thing that's going on right now, bro. Like, we just clueless. And it all, like, it be because somebody said something
gosh.
in somebody Instagram DMs or something like that, just something random. Like, just a small little thing, bro, just blew up a whole. It just created a dynamic situation just out of thin air. And my biggest thing, bro, when I think about social media is just like the mental health aspect of it, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, some years ago, I say probably like, John, me and you've been together for 4 years, so I'm gonna say 5 years, bro. 5 years
Yeah.
ago, I ain't
My
give a
bad.
damn about mental health. I'm talking about in relation to everybody, bro. I'm talking about myself, talking about other people. I just was not thinking about it like that. I really wasn't. Like, it just wasn't something I really thought about or really gave like a second thought. It just was like, okay, mental health, like, you know, you want to make sure that you all right. But I didn't know all the different things that's affecting it. And when I think about social media, bro, like, it's a little bit of all of what y'all said. Like, what Chris said, what James said, what you said, Jonathan, Mascot, what all of y'all said. It's like, bro, for me, it's one of them situations where it's like everything. Think about, like, Mascot made a good point. Nobody can be in like a social setting, and I'm talking about even myself in certain regards. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, like, once I notice it, I try and like actually go against it. You know what I'm saying? But like in a social setting, people can't not pull their phones out, bro. Like, imagine if you sit next to a person that you don't know, like, you can't just engage in a conversation with, like, that's weird now. It's weird to sit there and have a conversation with a random person you never seen before that you don't know. But it's very, very common to pull your phone out. And if you're not getting on your phone and directly clicking on Instagram and just scrolling 2 to 3 times and then hitting that damn lock button on your phone, putting your phone back in your pocket, and then 2 minutes later, if even 2 minutes can go by, you pulling that bitch right back out and scrolling back on Instagram, Facebook, whatever it is, like, bro, it's literally like a drastic mental thing. Like, you don't even think about it. It's second nature. It's like driving a car, bro. The way that you pull your phone out and get on social media is like driving a car. You don't even think about it. Like Jonna was saying yesterday, like, she was driving and for a split second, she forgot she was driving because it's just second nature. Like, you don't even have to think about driving, really.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I just think like the mental health aspect of it is just like, it's so much stuff. Like, I think James touched on this a little bit. Like, you look at a person, James might, you know, be uploading on his YouTube channel, right? For like months straight. Let's say he is completely consistent. He uploading on his schedule. He's streaming at the time he's saying he's streaming. He connecting with his community, all this other different stuff. And I'm a creator, right? And I'm looking at myself and I'm looking at James. James doing he doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things. And I'm still on 2. I can't even get past 2, bro. So now I'm making all these comparisons. I'm ready to quit. I'm ready to throw in a towel. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't really know how I feel about trying to be a content creator or nothing like that no more. And it's all because I looked at James' page. That's it. Like, that's all I did. I went on his page and I saw that, like, damn, he got like 2 whole months where he just been completely consistent. And I look back at my channel, I ain't uploaded in 3 months. I ain't got 1 video in 3 months. Not even a fucking like a short. We got shorts now. I don't even have a 60-second, a 1-minute video on my channel for people to go and watch. And this nigga got 3 months worth of content. Like, what the fuck am I doing?
So does that equate to the issue of social media, or is that a personal thing? Because I think that
I
not
think
to
it's a
say with yours, but
generational
like
thing.
that too. Because like even to the point of like me personally, like I'm gonna pull my phone out and I'm gonna just record little snippets of whatever. But I'm a person that's just never on my phone in front of people, especially like restaurants or whatever. And I'm very outgoing, so I'm always gonna be. I know how to talk to people, whoever,
Yeah.
whatever, strangers. Like that's just the type of person that I am. And so it's like I don't know. I personally don't like being on my phone around other people because I know that that can be like everyone says, oh, I have social anxiety is a thing, but I think sometimes social anxiety comes from us being on our phone and
Yeah.
instead of putting our phone down, trying to learn how to have a conversation. And that even downs back to like kids now. Like every time, like I can't stand it. Like when take them damn tablets away when we at the restaurant. Let them kids see let them be around. Let them, even if you and grown folk busy, let them talk. You know what I'm saying? Like let kids be able to, have this so that way they know how to have conversations. Because they're always got a
Yeah.
fucking tablet in their fucking face 24/7. I'm not saying nothing's wrong with that, because should be a time where, because these shows and whatever, the YouTube channels are teaching our kids enunciation and how to pronounce stuff and all these different things. Beautiful, I love it. But 24/7, y'all
Yeah.
put the kids in the room 24/7, and they have no human interaction. Like I pray that these kids that are growing up like younger, or even like my little sisters were that they had iPads growing. My little sisters now they're freshmen in fucking high school, and I have twin little sisters, and that was their thing, where it's like I had to constantly like pull them tablets away when they was kids. It's like, have conversations. Don't be scared to talk to people, because for your whole life you got to learn how to talk to people.
Yeah.
So I think that it's two parts to the whole pulling the phone out. Now, pulling the phone out, being on social media, no, especially when you're around people, no. But pulling your phone out, like, I'm gonna take me a nice little video of my plate, and then DJ, move over so I can take a picture of your plate. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of person that I am.
Mhm.
Or like, let me record my drink or something. But that's it. Like, and then for the rest, like, I'm enjoying what's in front of me.
Even that is like a social media trend. Like I remember, and honestly, that I could be wrong and I could be inaccurate in this, but I feel like even that alone, with the when you go out to a nice dinner and stuff like that, and taking a video of the plate and all that other different stuff, like, I done had a phone and had social media since I was a freshman in high school, and I've been driving since I was a sophomore. So in my mind, it's like, I'm thinking, like, when did this really become a thing? Like, although, like, I can honestly say, like, I wasn't really doing a whole lot of, like, courting in terms of dating and stuff like that in high school the way I would have liked to. Like, that didn't really come into play until, like, my senior year. But, like, I noticed the trends of, like, when you go to dinner, if you going out, and really, I could be wrong, don't get me wrong, like, if male influencers, content creators, whoever, y'all can tap in and let me know. But I don't pull my phone out recording no plate, bro. I just ain't ever thinking about doing that ever. I'm just not.
I personally do it.
Now,
I mean, if you're like, think about traveling.
Wait. This is what I was about to say. I think that females typically will go, even if, like, take the social media aspect and put it to the side just for a second. Women love to make memorable moments, so they gonna be the ones trying to get the photographs,
and
they gonna be the ones
moments,
trying to record the moments and stuff like that. Like, I get that, but there is an intention. Now we're gonna bring social media back. There is an intention to go on Facebook, pull your phone out when y'all at this, especially if the restaurant is a status restaurant, like it's a high-end restaurant. Oh, nigga, they pulling that phone out and going straight to Facebook, putting it on stories all the time. My man, so-and-so. Because they going live because they gotta show the Facebook world that they went
going
there.
live
And I just feel like,
when you go live, that's wild.
Bro, I feel like mentally, but even a story, like, don't get me wrong, it's not, bro, if you get you an immaculate plate, we've all had an immaculate
Let
plate.
me say something on that real quick, bro.
Chris, I'll take pictures.
I do understand the getting the memory part. That's something that I used to miss.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because I think it is nice to go back and see the memory.
Yeah.
To have the memory.
Mhm.
But like I'm sure you was just about to say, the whole posting on social media and all that, I don't understand why anybody need to see that at all.
Yeah, I don't really get that part. If I'm being honest with you, I kind of don't. Like, I guess nowadays,
It's a habit.
because I'm an influencer too, I understand, like, presence. So if you ain't posted all day, or like people, okay, so I'll use Mascot as an example, because I know that Mascot has an attentive following and stuff like that actually tap in and stuff like that in this community and his chat. James does too. I don't have a personal Discord or nothing like that, so I can't put myself in that regard. But I know that they both have Discords and have people that are in their chats and stuff like that they talk to and communicate with throughout the day and different stuff like that. Just check-ins. If Mascot goes somewhere and he posts on his story, you know what I'm saying? Like, people want to see what it is that he's doing in his day. That's where you get day in the life from like content creators doing the vlogs and stuff like that, because people want to know what you're doing in your day. So I will understand why a person would take their phone out and, show off that they, at a restaurant and stuff like that. But when we take it to a romantic aspect, like when it's just me and you, I don't really get it personally. I don't like.
Well,
and I'm
I
not.
will
I'm not
say
against
this.
it, but to me,
I
it's,
know.
it be too much. Like I don't want nobody. Because check this out. You might think that because and I just said this recently. Red Lobster is not no high end restaurant, and when I was a kid, Red Lobster was glorified as like that's the spot. You know what I'm saying? You know, you trying to go get
Hell
you
yeah.
go get you
Olive
some
Garden.
good shrimp, all this other different stuff. You know what I'm saying? Get you some good
Get you them
crab
biscuits.
legs. Hey, yeah, them biscuits, man.
lobster.
The cheddar
Lobster.
biscuits. The cheddar biscuits, man. Like, you know, you got to show that off.
That's
But
a lot, though,
nowadays,
for
check
it.
this out. Nowadays, bro, you post you going to Red Lobster and be trying to like make it like you got to take it out on like a luxury date. Somebody finna fry your ass in the comments, and I'll be damn
Yeah,
if
they
somebody.
frying.
They said
if
somebody said
come in
Chili's.
your comments and start cooking me because you want to put some on. Bro, ain't no.
They said,
way,
baby, they
nigga,
said
no.
Chili's 2 for $20 is not a date. They said Chili's 2 for $20 is not a date. They said
Nah,
pack
it's
it up
not.
and ship it out because that's not a date.
Can be a date. No, it could be
No,
a
but that's
date.
what's up, like the delusional of fucking social media. They talking about some. You take your girl to Chili's and you get the 2 for $20. That's not a date. You
What
bogus.
about Outback?
Hell no. You better take that
Yeah,
shit
right.
out back.
You get that-
Take that shit out back, nigga. That's not
Take that
out
shit.
back.
Take that back to
Hell
Australia.
no, nigga.
Pack
Why
that
you
shit
buying
back up.
Outback?
Take that out back, nigga. That shit ain't coming
Take
in.
that
That's not
out
good,
back.
bro. I ain't gonna lie
Hell
to you.
no. That's why it's
Okay,
called
where's
that.
where's your ideal freaking date for spot? Take that
I'll
up
keep it
to
a.
Oh, I
Like
gotta
a
hear
restaurant?
Maskai.
Like
Come on,
three
come on, cook,
spots.
Maskai. Come on, cook.
So I don't know if y'all got a place out here, but I know Cali has it in another spot. One spot is Lucille's. Lucille's is basically like a barbecue soul food restaurant. It's really nice. Like if you get lemonades or something like that, they come in these cool ass mason jars. It's cool. You can eat from.
Oh, I love
you
stuff like
can-
that. That's
yeah,
cool.
so you can eat outside or you can eat inside. So it's cool. That's one. Two, I think everybody knows. I don't know. I mean, I would say it's a high end because it's pricey and shit, but Cheesecake Factory. Cheesecake Factory is definitely a nice spot, especially it's good if you just graduated or, you know, before
If you
prom,
just
after prom.
graduated.
Yeah, or like a marriage or something. Promotional business, Cheesecake Factory. And the third one,
Cheesecake Factory solid.
I want to hear Ty.
No,
let's
no.
see.
Ty
Like,
is shaking his head. Y'all, he talking about some. Y'all don't know how to take nobody on no date.
Cheesecake
Ty is
You
shaking
can
his
go
head.
Cheesecake Factory
Oh,
after
no,
y'all
I'm
already
not.
been dating. I don't
I'm
know
I'm
what
not
just
you're
giving
talking
out.
about.
I'm not giving out my spots. Hey, y'all gonna have to.
Ty said he
I
not giving out his
I
spot.
don't know.
His
There's
spot is
multiple
the
spots.
2 for $3
That's
McChickens.
Hey, look.
You best believe it is.
Now look,
Hey, if
I
you
want to
don't
say
think through
something.
with that, then you gotta go. Cause
I want to
You
say
gotta
something
go.
real quick
That's
though, because
crazy.
I've been wanting to get on this. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead,
So-
Kai.
As much as social media has its funny and, you know, funny ass moments, like, I'm not gonna lie, social media can change your mood though. I remember there was a video
Hell yeah.
of I don't know if y'all seen it, but basically it was like, I guess the dad was gonna get married to his wife, and they were on like a dock, and he looked at his daughter and told her to get the ring out, and she tried to get the ring out, and it like fell
And
through
it
the
fell
thing
in
into
the
the water.
yeah. I
Yo,
saw
now
that.
Look,
oh yeah, and then she grabbed the
Bro.
folding chair and hit him upside the head.
no, I didn't. No, I didn't see that.
Wow.
Oh,
Hey,
you ain't see that at the dock?
I
Oh,
didn't
my
see
bad.
that. So
Tom, I didn't see that one.
now look, now this is the funny part. And I know this is wrong, but it's for shit and giggles. But when you click the comment section, yo, niggas was saying like L daughter, niggas was
I'm
saying
gonna be
like
funnier
yo,
than the
she's
video. No,
like yo, bro, she's so like,
Hey, yo,
and then
Talking about
somebody
she
said
so
back
she
to
never wanted them to be
daycare,
together.
all of that. But what I want to get at real fast before Chris get on it, hold on. All right, cause my. All right. One thing I want to get at though is the one thing I don't like is like people just think, and social media is scary as hell. I'll be honest, it's scary as shit because you really do not know who's watching you. So that's why
That's
I tell
true.
people if you want to do this social media thing, bro, you have to stay tagged, right? We seen P&B Rock die because his
Yeah,
girlfriend
posting
or whatever posted
locations.
their
Yeah,
location, and that goes with the picture taken, and then you put it on your story. You put the location where y'all at,
and you still
right?
there. Yeah,
and y'all still
Right.
there. But then it's not even that. It's like, even if you have a low amount of followers, bro, somebody is still out to get you in some way, shape, way, form, like shape, same, like anywhere, bro. Basically,
Anywhere,
like,
don't matter who
anybody's
you
trying
are.
to come out to get you, regardless. But that's the thing is, like, you have to stay very private about yourself, because even in a talking social setting, like for me, if someone asks me, "Oh, like, what do you do?" I'm keeping a stack. I'm not telling somebody I'm streaming in person. I'm not telling nobody I'm streaming in person. I'm not telling them anything. I'm telling them the guy do construction or I work at a warehouse. Simple as that.
Right.
And only because I've done it before and niggas switched up. I swear to God. I've talked to somebody, say, "Hey, what you do?" I'm like, "Oh, I do Twitch stream." They're like, "Oh, really? Tell me." And it's scary because it's like, I never had any correlation to talking to you. I never had same similarities, but once I bring that up, now you're interested. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why you gotta just stay away from that, because you got some people that are only gonna fuck with you because they see you on the come up of something big and then they're gonna ask you for money. Or you just have those people that tend to just be weird where they try to be your friend, they see what you're doing, and then they backstab you doing some weird shit. Right?
I want to
So
touch on that
that's
after
my
Chris
take
say
on
what he finna say too. I definitely
Uh,
agree with that shit.
I was just gonna say, my sister Chandler has something to say in regards to the whole the dates and relationship thing. Yeah,
Yeah, she can
Preach,
come
sis.
through.
to speak.
She can come through.
Yeah, go
Add her-
ahead.
add her-
Go
add her in.
ahead.
Come on, sis. You gotta preach,
I
man.
mean, it's dark in here.
Do you see? You don't
Come
have
on,
to
Watch her
man.
say, watch her say Outback, Chili's, and Applebee's. I'm calling.
You
her
gotta
out.
you gotta mute if she come on though.
Nah, we going to Little Caesars, hot and ready,
Switch.
baby.
You gotta mute if she come on though, so it don't do no weird shit. Chris.
Yeah, one of y'all got to mute.
It's gonna echo
Yeah.
and go.
Yeah.
It's gonna do all that.
Woo.
So before
And everybody
she
that's
joins, just mute
watching-
your mic if anything.
Yeah.
Or yeah, you can do that.
There you go. Easier.
Yeah.
You little brother.
That is so disgusting. Baby, you
What's
never even
good?
answer your
What's
own
good?
question.
What's
Where your day spots at, babe?
Hold
Hey.
on, cause she coming in here. I want her to get her add her 2 cents. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Add the 2 cents.
That Chandler is me, by the way. I don't know if that's me.
No, we can
Yeah,
see it.
we-
We got
I
you.
figured.
Got you.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay. Yeah, I go by my last name.
Indeed.
White people
Go ahead.
pronounce Chandler from Friends better. Dating. I'm older than you guys. The best date I've ever been on. We went downtown. We went shopping on the Riverwalk. Saw a movie,
Nice.
and we went to get food. These are all things that they don't cost a lot of money. And I'm a reservation kind of gal. Like, I have a reservation before you hang up the phone.
Yes, ma'am.
So when the best day is when there is no monetary obligation, I feel like, because then I don't feel pressure. So I don't feel like I owe you back shots. If I give it, it's because I felt like it. It's not because you
Period.
feel like you deserve
Run your
it, or I
mouth.
feel like I have to pay you back. It's not. Females these days are fucking stupid.
No,
If
that's
you
true.
only treat him with monetary value, he's only gonna
Give
see
you
in
that.
physical value. I don't have
Yep.
any ex that I can't call right now because of that.
Period.
I'd rather go Dutch on the first date because you decided to spend your time with me and I decided to spend my time with you. After the
Facts.
third or fourth date, I can pay, you can pay. I'm not some broke bitch. Like, I feel like it's really
Period.
broke
Oh,
energy.
snap.
Like, why he not paying for my food?
He said,
What you want?
That's
Right.
true though. That's true.
What you
though.
want him to
That's
churn your guts like country spread, and he got to pay for dinner?
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Because if I pay for dinner, I'm fucking. I have text
Hey, like-
messages to prove. What you trying to do, shorty? Like, what's
No,
up?
that's
facts.
So men have it harder for dates. Sorry, I'm
That's
Y'all
true.
sure
blunt.
do.
It's
No, you
just-
good. You good. We
Facts.
Yeah, you
vibe
guys
here.
are
That's a
harder.
fact. It's just
Yeah,
like,
keep talking.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Oh,
Talking.
yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, that's. I don't. And women
Ty
have
said,
a
"What's your number?"
tendency- My number.
Okay.
That's my brother.
I'm just
Yeah, Chili's, and I do think Chili's is a date. I've been on a date with
Thank you.
Chili's, and then I snatched his fucking soul. Thank you for Chili's. Like, it's
Thank you.
spending time together. Who fucking cares?
Indeed.
Money is temporary. It's so temporary.
So live.
And I do, and we take pictures of our food because I think females like it's visually pleasing if my plate is pretty. And as
Yeah.
someone who is bougie, I don't go anywhere I can't afford. So if I take you to a bougie restaurant and I eat downtown a lot, I could pay for
Me
me
too.
and your food. So if you
Awesome.
paying, come with the same energy, or we can go Dutch if it is more pricey. Just say that shit. If we sharing our bodies with each other, we should be able to have that conversation. Like, hey,
Yeah.
babe, this is too much. I've gone on a date to Cane's. One of the best dates I've ever been on. It was a fucking disco ball. Like,
Well,
It's
that's
the
crazy.
it's the best
Cane's
chicken.
is
It's the best
so
chicken. It's the
good.
best chicken.
Cane's
It's the
hit,
best
Yeah.
chicken. It's the best chicken.
yeah, he had never had Cane's, and I bought him Cane's because I don't want him to pay for it and he doesn't like it. But we have this stigma, and
W.
I wrote that females should be bought. But what about men?
Yeah.
If the
Yeah.
girl, yeah, because girls be pursuing dudes and then be like, buy me dinner. Bro, you wanted his dick, bruh. What?
See, and
Buy
that
him
goes
a
this
dick
all
and
of
go
this all of
somewhere.
this goes to social media. All of this goes to social media, like
Yeah.
how or I'm in my soft
Time.
girl era, all this other bullshit
Which
that
is
people be.
dumb.
It's like
Because if you're a woman are naturally soft. We're not hard by nature. I can be submissive, but I can be submissive and manipulative. I could be submissive and compliant. It's all about how you use that softness. Like,
Yeah.
will I punch a bitch in the throat for you? Yes. But will I
absolutely,
also make you a plate and take care of your children? Yes.
absolutely.
Being soft is not one or the other. It is making
It is
It's a
all.
computing
whole
all in
aspect.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to be a soft girl, use some whip shea butter and be a soft bitch. Like, it's not that deep.
Right.
It's crazy.
But or then like, but and even within social media, like so then like we see that, but then what's glorified
Mhm.
are the hard bitches. So the Glorillas, the Megans, the Lottos that just are vulgar. That's just I mean, Sexy Red is
Say
is
no.
up right now. Sexy
Sexy
Red
Red
is
is
Sexy Red is up, and
I
all
think she a
props to her.
simulation. She weird.
All props to her, but they got these hard girl personas
Yeah.
that are just like it's completely off, and so then like we're like, oh, but I want to be a soft girl, but then like that's the music that you
Yeah.
listen to.
Like they do
And
like
then
the
or
Krishan
soft
thing on social
girls.
media.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
She
like if
beating
I'm
them
a soft
niggas.
girl, then
Yep.
I'm weak, or like I do whatever, or I be in relationships that aren't cool. Like then we just listen to Janae, and it's like, oh, that's the equivalence to soft girl. And it's like, okay, but she even then had to. Everybody has their own bullshit to go through in relationships
Yeah,
and stuff.
I agree. And social media does perpetuate one extreme to the next. Soft girl is I'll take anything for my man, and hard girl is I'll beat that bitch and that nigga and I do dicks. Like,
Yeah,
I know a lot
you
of
got to be
soft
out there in
girls.
Miami
I know a lot of soft girls, whores.
Tough.
for
We
sure.
support their whores. And then
We support 'em.
I know a lot of like
Ooh-wee.
really
Hard
hard
girls,
gorilla like
and
girls.
they're not
They
about shit.
simps. They're simps.
Yeah, they're not about shit.
Yeah, so it's like social media is all about perception. And that's why I was telling my brother over here, my favorite is Snapchat because I control my environment. I don't want to be exposed to
I didn't even think
anything
about
that I do
Snapchat.
not consent
I was
to.
gonna
I
say,
don't-
yeah, Snapchat has a runner up.
That's
so
my
I'm glad you said
favorite
that.
because you can hide it. Boom. If you piss me off, I'll mute your ass. I'll mute your messages.
And the memories when you take the picture.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So-
yeah, I
That's
do
true.
like that.
I did that.
yeah.
That's
I
true.
do like that.
Like you can Snapchat is to me the best because it's also fleeting, just like life. So I can see back and forth. You save a couple things when you get old, it reminds me like you remember a couple things, but everything else is your brain processes.
And everybody
things
else's
overnight.
whatever is just fleeting.
Indeed.
Yeah, and it's very
I totally forgot about Snapchat.
yeah, mental health. Snapchat is better. You literally control your environment. If I don't want to add you, I remove you, or I don't have to accept you. I only
That's
see
true.
the stories of the people that I want to see. I only subscribe.
Uh,
I'm not getting
probably.
fucking suggestions. You know what I'm saying? Like I prefer
Yeah,
that. 'Cause
no, that
that's
makes
true.
sense.
I'm the kind of person that I'm not on social media. I don't have TikTok. I don't have Twitter. I'm on Facebook for family. So I
Right.
read all the time. I'm in the dark all the time. I do my incense, listen to music. Social media has become this big see me. But not everything needs to be seen. Not everything needs to be heard.
Yeah.
And
Thank
That's
you,
true.
thank
you're
you,
gonna
thank
die.
you.
Everybody
This is
doesn't
what
need a
people are gonna
platform.
see.
Right. Everybody
Finally.
everybody
true.
doesn't need a platform because now we've getting people fucking y'all talked all that bullshit about Chris Brown and Rihanna, all
Mhm.
women beater, all that. But then you gonna give Krishan and Blueface a whole motherfucking TV show?
And she beating
And
his
y'all
ass.
both beating each other's ass. And
I'm
she
trying to
beats
tell
his
you.
ass. And he beats her ass. And now they got a baby. Who
But they're
knows who's
eating
father?
it up on social media.
But they
and
love
girls
that.
are
But they love that. But then
in the same
whole
That's true.
fucking
yeah.
performances about the whole beef about Chris Brown, Tiana Taylor, all that bullshit was because of
Okay,
the fact
relax.
of that Chris Brown couldn't perform at was it the Grammys or something?
It was the Grammys or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And so
But
it's
that's
like
what social media does. It takes what we hold private, like privacy and secrecy is so different. And I think
Mhm.
social media is also
That's what I'm
taking the privacy of individuals because you post something that's unique to you and 2 minutes later, everyone else is doing it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like that's difficult to deal with. I don't post like that, so
Oh.
I always shit. I'm sorry.
You
Chris
good?
snatched that
You
fucking
good?
Me. I'm the problem.
Chris snatched
I'm the problem.
You good? You good? You good?
I just think I don't post like that, so everyone I encounter, oh, people don't talk like you, people don't dress like you, people, I'm weird because I don't post shit.
Because you're
I
not a
don't do
trend.
shit.
You're not a trend.
No, I've been called weird by some of my best
Weird is
friends.
good,
I've been
bruh.
called
Yeah, it
eccentric
is.
and because I say whatever I'm thinking and I really don't give a fuck how you feel. But social media is all about how the other person feels about you. But that has
Mhm.
no power with me. Because if I don't like you, you don't exist. So I wouldn't be good at that kind of thing because I
mean,
don't care.
99% of the people that you've seen on social media really don't exist to you in any way because you have no contact, no
But people
personal
kill themselves
relationship with
over
them.
it. Like DJ
Yeah.
was
So
saying,
will.
like mental health. People are hurting themselves. People are getting BBLs. And I'm sorry, this may be blunt, but BBLs does not make your pussy wetter or tighter, bitch. Do some Kegels and sit the fuck down. It's not that deep. These
Look
dudes
at you.
fucking
Right, here's
these
some of
girls that's
these.
doing this, and they got to stick
No,
to a
dead ass
wall.
serious.
Like,
Moscow look
but
high
you
as
look
hell.
good. You look weird. But that's social media.
Ooh.
Like this looks good.
Or like yeah, like or even
But
to the
you
point of
still
this, like
ugly.
you're doing this, but even to natural, like going against
Wait,
nature, going
DJ.
against our natural self. Like after we, like our body as a female, our body changes a lot. The moment that you have a child, your body's going to develop in a different way. That your body will
I
probably have a
agree.
natural fucking BBL before you go out when you're 19, 20, 21,
And if it
22
don't,
and getting one. And if it don't, so
learn
what?
to
That's
remove
not
your
how
gag
your
reflex
body.
and move on.
Thank you.
You're
Like
fine.
move the fuck
Do a
on. There was
dish.
one moment in the 90s, the skinny girls ran. You had to be this small. That's what
Yeah.
was in. What was not in was boobs, a waist, some hips, and an ass. That was
Yeah.
not in.
No
Early
cap.
2090s. Every video girl, every video vixen that you saw, everybody
I
that was
agree.
popular were skinny motherfucking people.
But it's
Now
not even just
what's
women.
popular?
Men too have to look a
That
certain
too.
way.
Yeah.
Like you,
Yeah,
men
y'all need to
also
have the
have
freshest
this stigma
lining.
with themselves.
But that's what I was talking
you
about with
gotta dress
the
this way.
mental health impact of social media. That it's just like everything is it's like a cause of anxiety, depression,
Yeah.
feeling generally inadequate, like just
Social
feeling like
anxiety.
that you
Yeah.
don't compare to everybody else. Like if I go on Masky's page and Masky has what you got 15K on your IG.
I'm gonna see a whole lot of dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got like 15K. I just made a new Instagram, so I got like under 100 followers. I think I got like 60 something followers. So I see that. I go to his page. I see he got 15K followers. I'm already discouraged to talk to the nigga,
Yeah,
But
to
that's
communicate
also
with
Real
him.
growth.
what Jonna
any
was
of
saying.
that.
That's a personal thing. That's your mental. That's your mental strength. Not so you have to have a certain concreteness about yourself to even venture into this field because someone will have
Yeah.
1 million, 15,000, but you have to be confident within yourself and what you provide to your platform to not think about that. Oh, he has 15,000 today, but I'm gonna have 500,000 at this time. Like you have to remove what you see of other people and just focus on you. But like social media is, everyone's focused on everyone else while trying to be seen. If you start posting, you could probably surpass them. Just think, I'm funnier, I'm better, I'm this, I'm that, I can do this. But people don't think like that. And I think social media can perpetuate that kind of thing. But at the end of the day, these people are weak sauce. You a weak constitution.
Yeah.
You're letting social media shape how you think about yourself. That's insane. You are yourself. You know what you have to offer. So what the fuck is some troll saying you're ugly? I'll beat your ass in real life.
That's true. What'd you say,
I
James?
do
only
think
y'all
it's a
know.
personal problem.
Weak
I
sauce
would
is
rock your
crazy.
shit.
We suck.
Chill out.
Nah, for real.
Let me read
Go
my
ahead,
book
Ty.
and relax.
I was saying I do think it's a personal problem, but I think people in this generation really don't know how to self-reflect, and I think that's what the main problem is.
Mm.
Is because I can look at, you know, Miss Kai's John and be like, okay, he got 15K, and realize like, dang, that's something I want. But instead of being envious and down on myself, like Chandler said, my bad, I didn't catch a name, so I can't even
Oh,
Oh,
you
G.
good.
but you know, like look at it and be like, okay, well then I'm gonna get there. What can I do to better myself to reach that goal that I want? Rather than being like, oh man, he got 15K, only got 500. Like, dang,
Yeah.
I'm just not him. And I think that's just like I said, like not just a generational thing. It is something that social media pushes,
Mhm.
but it is also personal problems that people have grown up. Like we do got kids raising kids nowadays.
Yep.
That's why
Sure
they get
do.
the tablets in front of their face because it's
Yup.
easier. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
They
Easier to
it's
parent.
easier
That's
for 'em.
easier parent. Yeah.
I just came
So
from
it just
Texas watching my godmoms, and the boy attached to the iPad and looks at me
At all
like I'm
times.
crazy when I say no. Like they can't,
bro,
they're
my nephew
addicted.
knew how to work the YouTube when he was like
Yeah.
1 turning 2. Like it's
Yeah, for say
Have you
these
listened
motherfuckers
to
know how
the
to work this.
videos? Have you listened to the videos? Like I was listening to, his name's Preston. I was listening to the videos and I'm like, you need to read a fucking book. Like what, watching it, and he watches them
Yeah, too much
over
too
and
much of
over
one
and
thing
over.
is too
And
much
these
of one
kids
thing
are
is just it's not
intelligent.
good.
If
Yeah,
you
they
do
are,
the
and that's the
research,
issue.
children are functioning at a genius level. So if
Yeah.
they can memorize a whole 30-minute clip, watching it 4 times, imagine if you gave them a book, if you gave them a puzzle. Like I
Gave them
just
some
learned that kids in
problem
school
solving.
right now are on social media, but they can only memorize words. They don't know how to sound out words. They don't know how
Yep.
to sound out a word. They're memorizing words. But
Yeah,
they're
that's very
functioning
true.
at
And
a
I
genius
mean,
level.
Lord knows I know that because I mean, I got kids that can't retain information, but if they go and look at a TikTok dance, now I used to dance when I was younger. My sister dances regularly. And she's just a performer. She's wonderful, amazing.
I'm a dance
And
teacher. I'm a choreographer. So
right, she is too,
Look
right?
at Majestic.
And I know, like for me, I can't look at a dance, never have been able to. I can't look at a dance 1 or 2 times and just do that shit. But you know who can? These kids. Bro, they look at
These
a dance.
kids.
They look at a dance
And they doing
one
the fastest
time, bro.
that renegade dance was do 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 do.
Dude,
I said,
I'm
damn.
telling, my niece was going
That renegade is
crazy.
fast as fuck.
Well,
Do do do
but that's the
renegade. I said,
generation of
damn, what the
kids.
fuck
They're
is that?
kinesthetic. That's called kinesthetic learning. I've always learned through project, hands-on, and physical. So
I
I
said,
think with
damn.
social media, the schools need to shift instead of standardized testing and worksheets. Get them moving. Maybe you do like the weird ass Hannah Montana learn the bones kind of thing. You have to adjust on what the
Right.
generation is
They can
doing.
stop the
I
These
do.
kids are
I will
TikTok
vouch for
kids.
that.
They are.
I will
Yeah.
vouch for that. That times are different in the way that
The
people
curriculum's the same.
technology and the curriculum is absolutely the same. Like people still use
Mhm.
scantrons and standardized. I don't think there's nothing wrong with standardized testing because that's how you are to
I
test.
do. I think that
Oh,
it makes you memorize. You don't learn. When you do a
that's
project,
true.
you have to put in hours and hours of research. You have to be able to recite these things. You have to be able to have an individual thought, and all this information you gathered create an original thought that still pertains to the knowledge at hand. As a choreographer, I have to learn a bunch of different styles and create my own thing. It's essentially a project. Kids are learning like this now. Like the boy I was watching, you have to teach him physically.
Yeah, so like tests won't be able
Yeah.
to. I definitely see that,
I
and
was
it's like
bad at
that is so
tests, but I
true.
was smarter than the kids that were good at the test.
Boy, I sucked at tests.
Yeah, I
Nigga,
was
when
I
ACT
sucked at
came,
tests,
boy, I
but I
bombed.
was a
My
I
good.
thought I was
brother's good at
stupid as
tests.
hell.
He can just like
I'm not good at
I was
testing, but
dumb
I
as
am
heck,
good.
bro,
Like
I
I'm a
lied.
good
I get, like, an
overall,
hour
like
before.
think like critical thinker
Yeah.
type shit. That's like that
I
is
don't
very
even gotta know
true.
I don't even gotta know that.
Yeah, my brother, we raised in the same house. I'm a kinesthetic learning and linguistic, like I learned by language as well. But my brother can study for an hour and ace a test, but he cannot. You should have seen his 8th grade project. Jesus Christ.
Boy, that macaroni
It
art
looked
wasn't
like
macaroni.
it looked like he was drinking like flu medicine out of a straw and made that project. It was pitiful. And then
That's
my mom
was
saved mine from when I graduated,
crazy.
and
It
it's
was
colorful
pitiful.
borders, all, and it just looked like he leaning over. He just
He
just
yeah
here.
he just
That is crazy.
Yeah, but
yeah,
he's
but if
good
it's
at
a whole
tests.
generation piling up like that, that is different. And I wish
Mhm.
that I mean the pandemic didn't help either. Like I know and the kids were the last ideas thought of. They were the last people to be thought of. It was all about the adults, money, jobs, healthcare. That was it. Them kids were not thought of, and so they are severely, severely left behind, and that sucks too.
But what Ty said is that it's the parent kids raising kids. I'm 27, but I raised my kids like I would. Well, not my kids, but like children. Like I'm older. I'm very
Mhm.
strict. Like before COVID even happened, you should have learning tools at home for your child. So
Absolutely.
as a parent, your child comes first. It's not the government's job to give a fuck about your kid. It's the
It's
parent.
not.
It's the parents are the root of all trauma of children and learning capabilities. If the parents do not
Absolutely.
care, I babysit kids where I care more than the parent.
Yep.
Mhm.
So it is
Yeah, 'cause you
definitely,
make
and
busy.
then let's talk about who's posting and doing all this stuff on social media. The parents were doing it as well.
Yep.
They're
Mhm.
letting their
Yep, yep,
child have an iPad. I know some kids that only get their iPad on the weekend. I know kids that if they blink and it looks like they're gonna cry, they shove an iPad.
Yep.
The boy I
Mhm.
was watching,
Bring
he
in
cannot
that
watch
junk.
TV
And that's
during dinner.
manipulation.
Because what are you
That ba-
doing?
that
Let's
that
have a
baby
convo.
is a manipulator.
Yeah.
And all babies are. All babies are manipulators. But
Oh
like
yeah.
They know
Preston's
what
a
to
I know
sociopath.
I know like my brother too, like he went now he got a new baby and she's the smartest thing, man. I'm telling you, like, and she know what she
Hey.
doing. But
Master manipulators.
I be telling like
But like you
his
faker,
wife,
stop
him
fake crying.
and his wife, they call it out every time because they already know. And me and my brother, we just the way that we thought that we was gonna raise our kids, I'm actually seeing him do it now, like for real. Like when she get to crying and carrying on, she just want a bottle. She gotta wait. She just gonna cry. And what happens when you cry? You get you a little headache. You get tired and you go to sleep. That's what's gonna happen.
Sure,
when
We
you
ain't
cry,
doing all that
they
little
gonna give you something
extra,
to cry
just
about.
giving you what you
Like,
want.
Eden, I think
'Cause it's
Eden
the-
is
and it's
about
the-
to be 6 months.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
asking how
I
old is
think
she? Yeah.
as someone who was just in a house with a 7-month-old and a 5-year-old, I think as a baby, crying is their only way to communicate. And I think that the transition between discipline with that and self accountability should start when they can understand language better. Like the
Mhm.
5-year-old, he calls me Tati. He's Haitian. It means auntie. He
Mhm.
will do something intentionally. Tati, can you give me the remote? It's right in front of him. He just want to see if I'm gonna do it. He's testing the waters. And then he'll start screaming and say,
The
"You
baby
hurt my
dude.
feelings," if I tell him he has to go to bed. Now, it is not the parent's job, and in this scenario, I'm the parent because his mom was gone, to say, "Well, go to bed anyway." My job is to say, "I'm sorry that I hurt your feelings."
But
Not
this is why.
but. Not but.
Yeah,
not
not a but,
because
'cause but
but is in
negates.
spite of, it negates their
Yep.
feelings. I'm
Yep.
sorry I hurt your feelings. Okay? You have to
Come on,
listen
give
to
me that
Tati.
butt,
You
Chris.
have to go to bed because you
Yep.
have to wake up tomorrow to do great things. And if he's crying for no reason, he was screaming at one point. I said, screaming like that's going to be very exhausting. Let me know when you're done.
Yeah, I'll let them kids have. Go on and
Especially
scream.
boys. You have to let boys feel their feelings. You have to shift it. They can't use it for manipulation, but you have to let men feel, because we're in a generation now where men
That's
You
social
ain't
media as
supposed to feel
well.
crying.
nothing.
I've
That's
held a
social
grown
media.
man
It's social
while he was
media, I'm
crying,
telling
and
you.
I was the only female that he's ever cried to.
Yep.
That's so sad. He's 30.
Yep.
And that's
Like-
the thing too. Like social media
God.
is not just
Oh, my bad.
pull out your phone and get on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that other extra shit. Social media is the fucking news. That's propaganda. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Podcasts,
when-
YouTube
That's why I'm
videos.
ignorant.
Podcast, like
I
bro,
don't be
like
on it.
bro,
I don't know nothing.
I am not. I promise to the God of Israel, I am not trying to throw shade at these individuals. But
Not
like
it.
every time I watch Fresh and Fit, it just is always an opportunity
What's
for
that?
somebody to. It's a podcast. It's a podcast on YouTube and well, pretty much all platforms. But and I come across them randomly
I don't
all
know
the
nothing.
time. And when
Not
every
the
time that
Fresh
I
and
watch,
Fit.
every time I watch a segment from them, somebody
Where's your site?
and don't get me wrong, they got good stuff on there too that I've seen. But the overshadowing fact is like there's a lot of times and opportunities for people to just get blasted about how they feel about something. And I'm not one of those
Mhm.
people that we just gonna be all about feelings and stuff like that all day and trying to just you like shield people in terms of like you can't say this because it's gonna make them feel bad. Like, hey, grow thick skin because people gonna say shit you don't like all
Right.
day long. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
also, like, I don't believe in just destroying people. And I think that like social media, it's always a place like I see people all day long get on Facebook and just destroy each other. Like let
Yeah.
a baby daddy not pay his
For
rent,
no
bro.
reason,
That or not pay
Let a
his,
baby daddy
his-
not
his
spend
chi-
send $20.
let him not send $20 to go get some diapers and some formula for the baby. And he a
Right, let
deadbeat,
him buy his
he a
own
piece,
kid
he
a
a piece of
PS5 and not
shit.
his step
He
children. Like, come
everything
on.
except for something great for everybody else to see. Cause like she really could just get on the phone and tell him how much of a piece of shit he
Or
is.
take
But
him
she
to
gotta
court.
get on Facebook and tell
Specifically
everybody.
Facebook.
But
that
that's
he's a piece
the
of
power,
shit, and
like
it's
your
just
title,
like,
the power
bro.
of social media. It's perception. She wants him to be perceived that way, therefore he is.
For everybody else.
Because if you're
You have to
perceived,
protect-
because if you're perceived a certain way, then it feels like okay, I made somebody
It becomes
made
reality.
someone.
With social
Yeah,
media,
yeah.
perception becomes reality. So and she's dumb because then that affects your child. Social media, that shit's forever. So then these moms,
mean, it's just
I
you-
hate
you
moms that
dumb.
do that to I hate moms that do that to baby daddies because let's be real,
You
know
knew he was a piece of
with the
shit
guy
before
you
you laid
dealing with,
down.
you consented to have that child. Now, if he say, I don't want that, personally, this is controversial maybe, but I think if a man tells you before sex he doesn't want a kid and you still sleep with him, he should not have an obligation to the child. He fucking told you. Period.
Baby, you
if he
the
says
lay
I
down
want
is crazy
and
too.
I want you to get an abortion, he's telling you I'm opting out. I understand it's the woman's body. As a woman, I fully understand that, but we have
It's
to
a
understand
decision.
it does take two, and if one is not a part, yes. So if you choose to keep the
Yep.
baby, that's your responsibility. I
Yeah.
like if I got pregnant.
It's his
and
too, but we
I-
see
the
people
the
all
dude
day
told me he
long
don't
not
want
take
it.
care of their shit. So I'm just saying, it's truth of the matter.
But you
Yeah,
either
I
take
plus
him to
mine.
court, but don't bully him on social media because you look dumb. You
Yeah,
look
you.
dumb.
I'm gonna say
because
you look
fucked him.
stupid.
You fucked him.
Yeah.
So me being
What can I
petty,
say?
I'm like either make his daddy the stepdaddy or keep it pushing.
Oh.
I don't understand.
I go for make the daddy the stepdaddy for 300, Alex.
What do
I'll
you
go that for
mean?
250, Alex.
The vengeful part of me will write you out the will, baby. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
But
That is
don't bully him
crazy.
on social media. Revenge should also be private.
I do.
Yeah,
I do
because like
wanna-
bully,
I do-
like it's
go ahead, Tony.
bullies. No, I'm gonna say it definitely is bullies.
They're
Yeah.
bullying.
I think.
know-
Oh shit. Go ahead, James. come through, James. Come through, James.
No, I don't got
Pop
nothing
the
to say.
Papa John King.
No, what you finna say? Come
Yeah,
on, bro. Cook.
Yeah, you
I
would
wasn't-
you would
I
you would
wasn't
say
gonna
you would
say
say I do what I do what? Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I
Say
wasn't
what
saying
you got
nothing,
to
bro.
say.
I'm good.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. All right. I did want to say too though, like there's a lot of benefits I feel like to social media too though. Like Jonna said something that resonated with me very heavily. Like I started my YouTube channel back in 2018, like or 27.
18.
I think it was 20. I think
You
it was
always
like,
say
yeah,
2018.
It was 2018. It was like the summer of 2018, if I'm not mistaken. And when I started my YouTube channel, I knew that like everything that I do on my platform, somebody's gonna. My biggest worry that I could say I had when I first started my YouTube channel was like, bro, somebody's gonna see these different things that I do, good or bad, and what I don't want anybody to do or to have is a mindset that's like, oh well, you know, J-Verse do this, so and so, so you know, I can too, or J-Verse talk like this, so I can too. Like having a mentality that because I do something that they should just do it. You know what I'm saying? Like just the
Right.
full on influence. And don't get me wrong, that's gonna happen. That's with anything. You see somebody that you love do something and they're successful at it and you have an interest in it, you're gonna try and do it too and walk in their footsteps because you saw them do it. You see that with parents and children, all type of stuff. But I just never want somebody to have an
Yeah.
attitude that's like, you know, well, because J-Verse, you know, did it or said it or whatever like that, or because he feels this way, I feel that way too. Like, I want people to have their own fucking mind. That's where Jonna said, like, everybody shouldn't have a platform. And I agree with that. Because, like, when some people have a platform, they have an opportunity to destroy so many people because they got a platform.
Like a
Like,
suicide game.
like
You remember that?
yup. I respect Kevin Samuels. But the
I was finna
downfall,
go that route too, but
the
I ain't want-
downfall
I do
with
like
Kevin,
that nigga. He funny.
the downfall with Kevin Samuels, you know, his downfall was that it's so much critiquing and stuff like that that's going on from you and causing people to think a certain kind of way. And we never hear you say, hey, this is just my opinion or this is my perspective. It's like you take it that when people come on your platform that they want to completely think like you. And in a sense, they're supposed to. And that I didn't agree with. You know what I'm saying? Even down to like when I
Yeah.
think about the other dude, Tommy Sotomayor. He does a lot of stuff where he'll talk about, and this is on his platform, social media
Who's that?
platform. He does a lot of different stuff where he's talking about different racist stuff that's going on. It could be black on black crime. It
What's
could
the other
be
dude?
cops killing people or whatever like
Is it
that.
you talking about the light skin one?
No, not him.
The bald
This
one?
dude, is he? He's bald, but I don't think he light skinned.
What's
No,
What's
because
the
I like Kevin
man's
Samuels
name?
because the girls on his podcast were delusional.
Nah, they were.
some of
They
them
was, but because men have every right to have the same high expectations as women have. You can't have 4 kids and you want a billionaire. If you don't go your ass to the Walmart and be nice to that checkout guy and sit the fuck down.
Nah, that's true.
especially because you
true.
don't want no billionaire for
But
sure.
I just like with people on their platforms though,
What's
like
the other
I have an
dude's
issue
name?
with people like I'm a black male, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a part of the black community. I have an issue when people who look just like me say things like, well,
Bash.
y'all got a so-and-so, black people got a so-and-so, and
yeah.
it's like, bro, like, you black too. Like, don't get me wrong, everybody's
Right.
problems
You-
are
you
not...
the y'all.
Don't be an Uncle Ruckus.
Everybody's
Basically.
problems are not your problems, don't get me wrong. But what I would rather
Yeah.
say is, man, we as the black community got to stop doing X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to put myself in it to an extent, even if it's not my issue. You know what I'm saying? Because my mama might have
But
that
we should
issue. My
also
brother
be
and my
careful
sister
with
might have that
we.
issue too.
It should
Yeah.
be some or most. We should never group a lump sum of people or culture to
As
one
if we're all the
behavior because
same.
it's never
Yep.
everyone. So I would say some black people, I do that all the time when I say some of us as black people or most of us as black people, whatever I think the ratio
Yeah,
is, but I
not
never
all.
say all because as a black female, I come into all black females are aggressive, all black females are this when some are.
Yep.
Well, I
Yeah.
think it's primarily because I agree
So
with
I
that.
think-
I think it's primarily that
Yeah.
it's about the way that you say it. So like if I'm gonna put myself in,
I agree.
I'm on my platform and I'm saying, man, we as black content creators, man, we got to make sure that we uplifting each
Right.
other at that single moment. Something as simple as that. Somebody
I
might say,
agree.
well, I uplift my community all the time, so I don't know what you're talking about. But read the room.
So I'm not talking to
talking
you,
about
and
you.
that's it.
But
I'm not talking to you.
I'm also treating you as an advocate for the people that you know that don't uplift people. I'm trying to put it in your brain like, hey, we got to do this. I'm calling attention saying we got to do this together, but I'm grouping us all in one domain to make it that, hey, we all got to do this for success. So it can
Right.
be some, it could be a few that are doing, are not doing. But the point is we all got to do it if we want to reap the level of success that we all want. And that'd be my issue with a lot of content creators, and especially with social media in all different ranges. When we talk about it around the spectrum, is that there's a lot of like not like putting yourself into it, or we're entertaining like our platforms and where we are, and not and making it almost like it's inconceivable for people to be at the level that we're at. Like, it's so many people that just think like they just on this high horse, and it's like, bro, you just last year, like it take a day to get 1 million followers. We've seen that hundreds of thousands of times with people blowing up overnight. So it's just like, don't treat today so different than yesterday, because you're not too different than yesterday. Yes, you've grown, but like, make it accessible for people. Like, I appreciate the person that when they at the top, they have a hand extended down to pull somebody up as they go higher, than the person that's just on the edge looking down at everybody because they finally got
But
up.
you got to be careful with that though, because sometimes people do that and they record it for clout. Like, I understand completely what you're saying with, you know, with your topic, social media. What you see and what you say is all about perception, especially your words on social media. Because if you really take the basis of words are just sequences of sounds that communicate, so they can be interpreted. That's why we have languages. They can be interpreted anyway. So even if you say things carefully, it can still be perceived another way, because
Yeah,
it is
that's
just
true.
sounds to communicate. Because
Yeah.
if just like the word
Word.
nigga was nigger, it comes from negro.
Whoa.
Like it changes meaning.
Yeah.
These sounds all sound the same, but they deplete in ferociousness unless
Yeah.
who says it. So it's you can understand Spanish. It's all based in Latin, a sequences of sound.
Yeah.
Words are just
Yep.
fucking sound. So if all somebody's saying to you is fucking noise, you can say, I hope everybody has a great day. Well, I'm not everybody, I'm somebody. The sequences of sound that you said, they fucking heard it different. So with social media, you literally cannot control the physiological effect the sounds have on them. It's their psyche. And social media cripples people, I feel like, because you're so open to criticize, to have a perception, to hear things the wrong way, to hear things
Yeah.
how you would say it, because deep down you are malicious. So that's why I don't do social media, because I would rather, we can come off genuine here, but there's nothing like a face-to-face, and you see my heart in my
Yep.
eyes, and you see that. You cannot, pictures are worth 1,000 words. What are words? The physical manifestation of fucking sound. They can still be looked at differently. They can still be, if you can read backwards, you can read a whole nother fucking word. It's just all bullshit.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah,
It's
remember
just-
when they
it's
told us to
bullshit.
listen to them sounds backwards?
Like pig Latin. What the fuck is that? A sequence of sound. A completely new language. I have friends who spoke it fluently. But if your brain works a certain way, you hear things a certain way. Just like I'm a choreographer, I hear sounds different. You
Mhm.
may not think that person's being malicious towards you, but I hear the pitch in their sound just because I'm so accustomed to listening to music. It's all about how it sounds. It's not exactly what you say. I think personally is how you say it. Like, I could say, you fucking ugly, bro, and be laughing, and then it's like, you fucking ugly. Like, it's not
It's
what
two
you say,
different
it's how you
things.
say it.
Yeah. That's
You know what
fact.
I'm saying? And my brother gets on me because I text blunt, and we get into it a lot because I'm just saying words. But if I say, what do you want in text, I sound like a bitch. But I'd be like, what do you want? Like, it's very light. So
Yeah.
on social media, you cannot truly be perceived. Even now that we're talking about this, someone will see this and interpret it completely differently than what we mean, because we're not face to face. My brother does not like text messages, but this is so TMI. I don't be having no clothes on. Don't FaceTime me. I be reading my book with my cats and my incense thriving. Don't call my phone.
Thriving.
But that's why it's so great that we here and we face to face. You know what I'm saying? And everybody has
Yeah.
an opportunity to see us. But we gonna go ahead and wrap this up and get up out the way, man. This episode was fire. Like, it was absolutely fire. I really, really enjoyed this episode. I'm looking at my mom now saying, how does she call in? I'm so upset. Ma, we actually about to get ready to wrap it up because we've been live for almost or going on.
Not Mama Verse.
Yeah, Mama Verse was gonna
Mama
tap in,
Verse.
but we are gonna get her on the next episode and get her to tap in into this Speak Up, man. Because
We love you,
I
Mama
wanna
Verse.
do
Don't
more.
worry.
Everybody
more
get their mamas.
call-ins. Yeah, y'all get your mamas,
No,
get your
no,
aunties, you know,
no.
siblings, and
Everybody
stuff like
bring
that.
the mamas onto
Hey,
the chat.
real quick, y'all
No.
clap it up because Chris brought his sister on, and that was love. I enjoyed that, and I'm so glad that Chandler was able to
Indeed.
be
Oh wait,
with
that
us
wasn't
today.
Chris.
Oh,
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I thought Chris was going in.
Really, really quick.
She does look just like Chris.
Really quick, if you in here and you watching, click the description of this live stream and go and check us out on all our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Obviously we're here on YouTube. Go and check us out. Drop us some follows, drop us some subs, get connected with us. And if you didn't already, make sure that you hit the like button on this live stream and share it with somebody. Now, this live stream is going to go offline, but it's going to be present on here for you guys to tune in with us. So we want you guys to be able to tap in, especially for the next episode. We want to try and release the topic a little bit earlier too, to get y'all tapped in, get your brains rolling on what we can do moving forward. But we love you guys so much. We're going to go ahead and get up out of here, man. We greet everybody with peace and love. Y'all let them know peace and love, man. We up out of here.
And tomorrow's
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow is Jana's
and
birthday.
tomorrow's my birthday.
Indeed. Tomorrow's Jana's birthday. Everybody say happy birthday to Jana. Everybody say happy birthday to Jana real quick. Happy birthday, Jana.
Happy birthday, Jana.
Happy
Birthday,
Indeed.
La Mama. La Mama
Indeed.
birthday.
Happy birthday, little mama.
But we're going to go
Okay,
ahead.
Chance.
We're going to go ahead and get up out of here. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys so much. And we greet you with the words.
Peace and
Peace.
love, man.
Yeah.
Peace and
Peace and love.
Peace and send me some money. Peace and send me some money. Peace and send me some.
You end the DJ.
The Cash App in the description.
All right.
Peace
We up
and
out of
send me some-
there. Go ahead. Wait, what? Are y'all serious? We gonna make it. We gonna make it through that. God showed up.